Hey, welcome in everyone to the Game or Die Show. My name is Ryan Moore, and tonight we're going to be playing a little bit of video games. I know, what a concept, right? Anyways, we're going to be playing A Kingdom for Keflings. This is a game that came out on the Xbox 360 live arcade back in 2008, and I always loved this game. This game was it was an older, or it was a simplistic style game that just like sucked me in. There's no antagonist. There's no doom or gloom overhanging the plot of this game. It's just a city builder. And it's one of those games that I can kind of fall back on and really relax with. And I kind of need that. The weather, this has been a really rough weekend for us. Our town got hit with like a major storm and tornadoes over the course of the last 2 days over this weekend, and now the weather's back to freezing temperatures. It's like 30 something degrees out, so it's kind of a little bit freezing cold in here again. And yeah, so it's just been a rough weekend and I wanted to kind of relax a little bit. Boy Octane, what's up? Shadow Wizard, welcome in. So yeah, we're gonna play a little bit of Kingdom for Keflings. We're gonna have some fun. By the way, I have been noticing that some of the streams have not been going live, and I'm trying to work on that. I don't know why. On Kick and Rumble and X and Twitch and YouTube. Also, I have been playing Rock Band over the past couple of nights, so I have been live streaming, but on the Twitch side, not the YouTube side, mostly because music, right? I'm not able to stream the Rock Band streams when I do those. So if you're ever going, hey, where is Ryan? Always check the Twitch channel around this time, because I've been doing those live streams, but they have been on Twitch only because I will not be able, I'll get my channel shut down on the YouTube side. So anyways, just giving you guys a heads up on that. But let's play some games, shall we? Yeah, dude, this jacket is super comfy. It is like fur. So yeah, I love this thing. This thing is rad. All right, so we're gonna pick up where we left off last time, and we were on, yeah, okay, so back in the end of January is the last time we played this game. I am a lord of the manor, and, okay. Feels good to be back into this game, and we're just gonna go for a little bit here, see how I'm, yeah, I noticed the music is loud. Hold on one second. One second, I just noticed that too, and I remember the reason why that is loud is because we've been playing Rock Band, and the music needs to be loud for that. So give me 1 second, let me switch that over. It's always something, right? Okay, so I'll drop that down to about, I believe that should be good. Yeah, you can absolutely pick my video game knowledge. And I'm gonna drop that down just a little bit here too. Looks like my Stream Deck is broken though, so. For Metal Gear Solid 3, The Sorrow, the Sorrow is, that is not the one, the old man sniper, is it? Is that the old man sniper? Okay, that should be working good. That should be working good. Yeah, this is one of my favorite game soundtracks of all time. Oh, I gotta drop down. So I've been moving stuff in the studio. I got a ton of new tech, and I've been trying to set it up, but like today it's been rough because it's been so cold. Oh yes, okay, the one where you're walking through like the like swamp area, and it's all the ghosts that are walking around. I honestly don't remember how to kill the Sorrow. I believe you have to use your transcoder and do a certain frequency, I believe. Yeah, it's been a long time. I played that game on the PS2, And that's actually my second favorite Metal Gear Solid game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how you kill him. Okay, so let's see if you can't get 10 more stars, eh? If you can, I'll reward you with some more love. All right. Man, I gotta say, it's been so long since I picked up a controller and played something. Like, it's been like 2.5, 3 weeks, really, it feels like. I played a little bit of Tomb Raider and a little bit of 2 Point Museum, but that's pretty much it. In the last almost month, that's what it feels like. I barely played games. Being sick and just feeling crappy. Yes, this is absolutely my happy place game. Okay, so I think we were trying to build a hospital. So let's go ahead and build the hospital. And yeah, we were kind of trying to clean up a little bit. I moved some stuff around last time. We'll throw those rocks in there. Thank you, I appreciate it. I like it too. I think it's a fun, interesting game. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but every once in a while I need, and also I like finishing games. So if I start a game, I really do want to finish it. Maybe I might not, finish it right away, but my intention is to finish this game and move on to the other ones. Okay, so we need to remember where to build stuff. And I think I was kind of moving all my stuff so that I could have them all be in one spot. Yeah, see, like here you go. So let's look at the blueprints really quick and go to the details. So we need an ornate tower from the factory, a bed from, okay, let's do the factory stuff. And here we go, here's our factory. So we can do our ornate tower and a head office. The past few nights I've been playing Mario and Luigi Brothership. Have you played that yet? No, I have not. The only Mario and Luigi games that I actually played were, what was it? Just a Superstar Saga. I only played the first one. And I really, really enjoyed it, but I never finished it, or I never got to the second one. And then I heard Inside Bowser's Story was the best out of that series. And I have not played any of the new stuff. I honestly haven't really had time to play games lately. I've been so busy. Okay, so we got that, and we got that. Where is this? This is the hospital, right? So I want to make sure that we build it, appropriately. Give me 1 second. What is this? The armory? Okay. Yeah, let's put the hospital like right here. Yeah, everyone loves Odyssey. I'm honestly not. I've kind of. So this is the thing. Like you're asking me, did I play Mario and Luigi Brothership and stuff? I think I'm done with Mario games. Like I've honestly really not enjoyed the last several Mario games. The last Mario game I really enjoyed was back in like the early 2000s. So I know myself well enough to that I just don't enjoy them anymore. Okay, I need to find the regular office. And I think that's over here in the main spot. Basic workshop, here we go. Yeah, so we need a bedroom and at least one platform. Oh, we need a lot of platforms. When Odyssey came out in 2017, I was deeply upset with it. I honestly hated Odyssey. Everyone was losing their minds over it, and I just was like, dude, this is one of the worst games I've ever played in my life. And that's more of a visceral reaction. I don't feel that way anymore to an extent, but I'm still severely disappointed with Odyssey. Mostly because I've outgrown Mario. That's really what it comes down to. I've outgrown the Mario games. They're made for a certain type of person, and I'm just not that person anymore, or that demographic, I think. And that's not to say that they're bad. That's not to say that you can't have fun with them just because I'm not the one that enjoys it. Just like this game isn't for, a lot of people. They're going to go, oh, I don't like this game. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what makes us different people. But I think the thing that I come to with games is I understand why people like them. It's just that I don't. And that's the difference with a lot of streamers. I think a lot of streamers will come and say, oh, this game sucks and you're a dumb idiot if you like it. And it's like, nah, dude, you're allowed to like things, That's what makes the world go round, is we're all different people. And so I always try to help people understand that just because my opinion of a certain game or system or genre, like Dark Souls, I have my opinions, but that doesn't mean you have to have the same one. But when I played Mario Odyssey, kind of going back to that, I think one of the big reasons why is because I went, dude, this is just Mario 64 with a new coat of paint. And same thing with Mario Wonder. Was it Wonder? That was the newest one, the 2D side scroller from like 2 years ago. Dude, I just could not stand that game. And the reason why is because it's just Mario 3 or Super Mario World with a new coat of paint. And that's what Nintendo does nowadays. And I'm just kind of tired of it. Like, give me something more and different and new versus just the same old thing. And that's my bigger issue with the Mario genre at this point. Yeah, and there, I listen to professional game reviewers from like Giant Bomb and stuff, and they were like crapping themselves over Odyssey when that came out, and they hated Breath of the Wild. And I'm the exact opposite. I loved Breath of the Wild. I thought it brought pardon my terminology, but I thought it brought a new breath of life to the franchise. But for whatever reason, Odyssey was the thing that, yeah, see, I hated the outfits because I went, this is just a skin. I come from an era where palette swaps were like the big thing back in the day, like with Mortal Kombat. And I've never thought palette swaps were interesting or skins on a character. They do absolutely zero for me. Like that's the reason why I don't play Fortnite, because Fortnite is all about the character skins, right? They all just do the same thing. It's just a palette swap. It's a character skin. And that does nothing for me. So when Odyssey's big, like, gotcha, that big hook for Odyssey was, look how many different outfits Mario can wear. It was like, okay, but what does it do? And it did nothing. Like, oh, he wears a bathing suit and he's topless. Oh, he's wearing, a samurai outfit. Oh, he's wearing, the Mario 64 skin. The Mario 64 space skin, not foreskin. Sorry, we had a whole church Bible study on what we're going through, Genesis 17, and they're talking about circumcision and stuff like that, and I was just like, I don't like this conversation. But yeah, the Mario Odyssey stuff like just did nothing for me. I went, okay, and that was it. It was like, that was the big hook for that game, was you get to have different outfits. And I went, what is this, Barbie? Like, no, that's not enough for me. I need something more. I need more of a hook than Mario can wear different outfits. And it kind of got under my skin when people were just losing their minds over it. And I just went, really? This is what is making everyone lose their minds over this game, is Mario's in a bathing suit? Like with Mario Galaxy, at least, or, this is what I expected out of it, was with those other games like Galaxy or World or 3, or even 2, Mario Brothers 2, you get outfits and they do something different. But with the Odyssey stuff, it was like, spend all your hard-earned cash that you get throughout the game, and Mario's got a new hat. It's like, What is the Barbie equivalent in Simpsons? It's Malibu Stacy. Malibu Stacy's got a new hat. You know, it's just like, I need something more, man. I need something more. And that was it. And that was my takeaway from it was, oh, Mario's turned into Fortnite. Mario's turned into Barbie. And I'm just not interested in that at all. And then with Wonder, oh, we need some stones. Give me 1 second. With Wonder was, oh, this is made for 3-year-olds. And you could say the same thing with Odyssey and 3D World and pretty much every Mario. They're just the same game with a new coat of paint and skins, and they're made for family friendly. I beat all of Mario Wonder in one sitting, and I was so bummed out. I was like, all right, cool, new 2D Mario. I beat it, and I went, dude, there was 0 difficulty in this. And it's like, oh, but you can do all the hidden stuff. And I went, dude, this game is not enjoyable enough to do the hidden stuff. I know I'm going hard on this tonight, but yeah, it's my honest opinion. And I was just like so bummed out that I went, oh, this is like Mario for, you know, the first time player. This is Fisher-Price's My First Mario Game, but it's their only Mario game for the next 7 years. And I went, I'm just not interested in this. Cappy was cool. I will absolutely say Cappy was cool, and you're absolutely right. Like, yeah, the Chain Chomp or the Frog. I remember the Frog or the T-Rex and stuff. Yes, you were absolutely right. The Chompy stuff or Cappy stuff was cool. Yeah. Cappy was actually really cool. I did completely forget about that. I felt like that was a underutilized mechanic, honestly, from what I remember. I felt like, oh, cool, you know, like, oh, we're gonna get to play as the T-Rex a billion times. And it's like, it's all these one and done things. It's why I hated Dave the Diver so much too. Dave the Diver was a game that came out, what, 2 years ago? And basically, it's this semi-indie game. It's a professional indie game. What's up, Skoda Big? How are you doing, buddy? Haven't talked to you in a while. By the way, let's do this now since I need some caffeine. Cheers, everyone. Hope you're having a good end of your weekend, a good Sunday night. What was I just about to rant on? Cappy, Mario. Oh, you had 2 today? Nice. I need some caffeine, man. I passed out like 25 minutes before this stream. We were laying in bed watching TV, and I was like, oh, I'm a little tired, and I like fell asleep. And then Elizabeth was like, oh, we got to take the dogs out before I go to bed. And I was like, oh, okay. And I just laid there and I fell asleep for like 10 minutes. She came in, she's like, are you gonna help me take the dogs out? I was like, oh, I'm asleep, leave me alone. Yeah, I need some caffeines. The moon count in Odyssey was ridiculous. What was it, 900, I believe, was the final count for the moons? Okay, so we built the hospital. We need a an educated Kefling. That's what we need. And the educated Kefling is going to be here. No, it's a diploma Kefling. Leather shop. I need to remember where everything is. It's been a while. So the church, town hall. It's this guy, right? No, that's a school. Secondary school. Okay, secondary school. Here we go. Now, I think we've got some Keflings doing something over here, I feel like. Maybe not. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've got some... Okay. I think what we'll do is we'll take this graduate lumberjack. We'll pop his hat off. And then we'll take him to secondary school. There we go. And then we'll put him in the hospital. Yeah, this is definitely my happy place game. Okay, fantastic. The kingdom is amazing. Your love is at the town square. All right, cool. We got love, which means we can get more Keflings. We can build another house and get more Keflings. All right, so let's do one more. Let's go to our blueprints. Bring it all the way up here. You know, like I've been streaming Rock Band over the last couple of nights, or Clone Hero, and that's also just another like relaxing game for me. Like I could play that right now and be totally fine for like 3 hours. But with those, I don't get to talk a lot. I do sing, which is super fun. No, the Switch 2 does not, there is no release date for the Switch 2. It's the Direct. So the announcement, the official announcement of technical aspects of the Switch, where we're probably gonna get a release date, we're probably gonna get a pricing on it. That's what's happening in 2 weeks. Not the actual system release. System release will, I'm assuming, probably during Christmas. Like normal console launches. I mean, with the Switch 1, it came out on March 3rd of 2017, and that was kind of cool. It was really nice that we got like more, like a different timing. But I think just with the way that they've kind of held off talking about the Switch at all, or the Switch 2 at all, I think we're just gonna have a Christmas release. I don't see it being the summer. I think that's way too early. You have to have a ramp up. Like even for like Xbox One and PlayStation 4, even the original 360 and stuff, like you have a history of announcing it during the spring, taking pre-orders during the summer and all that, and then having the console launch in October, November, somewhere around there is when console launches usually happen. Okay, what do we want this guy to do? I think we should have this guy take some of the planks and have him bring them to the contractor. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, that's okay. It happens. Okay, I did not need to do that. Here, let's bring some of those just because we can. All right, so what do we do now? So we got our hospital. Castle workshop, I think, is what we need to do next. Tailor, cobbler, manor, theater, hospital, castle workshop. Oh boy. Let's just make sure I don't have one. So we got a factory. We've got a keep workshop. We've got our theater. We've got our armory. We've got our jousting area. And we've got our keep. And we've got our lord. And he doesn't have... So what's next? Build the castle. And we need the workshop for the castle first. All right. So what do we need? Or a factory. We need 4 ornate towers from the factory. But I'm excited about the Excuse me. I'm excited about the Switch 2 to an extent. The hardware, like console hardware at this point, has become so ubiquitous that there's very little to get truly excited about other than, hey, a new shiny thing. I care about the games, and the stage that we're in with video games right now, this weird holdover from the last decade of we're just going to re-release games that we've had for decades, for the most part. I think the truly good stuff is going to be in the next 4 years. I think the next truly great games are going to be about 4 years out. So that means all the stuff that we're getting for the next 4 years is going to be like, that was fun, but nothing truly groundbreaking. We're going to have Game of the Year. We're going to have good and great games, but like a small handful. And I've been saying this the last couple of years. 2003 was a big year. That's where all the big games came out. And because of the pandemic and because of all that other stuff, we're in this weird place with video games where all these AAA companies are starting to get destroyed. You see it pretty much every week where we're getting closures on, big companies, big publishers and developers. And, gaming is a really bad spot right now. So I'm holding out hope. I'm holding out hope for a hero. For us to get back in line, but I think that's going to take a while. And with the Switch 2, I think the Switch 2 is going to be it's Nintendo. If you enjoy Nintendo games, which I do sometimes, I think the last truly great Nintendo game I enjoyed was Metroid Dread. Oh man, that was great. Metroid Dread was awesome. And we're gonna get Metroid Prime 4, finally, That's gonna happen next, and that's gonna be awesome. We need 2 Nexuses, and we need 2 head offices. So I spent I played through all the Metroid games in all the 2D Metroid games, and that was super fun for the first time, and going through all of them in a row, which was just spectacular. I did it just in time for Dread to come out. And when Dread came out, I was just blown away. I was like, yes, this is exactly what I wanted. And that was the last truly great Nintendo game that I played. Oh, no, I take that back. Obvious Tears of the Kingdom, right? Tears of the Kingdom was phenomenal as well. Okay, so we did head offices, and we did the Nexus. We need a shipping yard and at least 1 warehouse. And some Aeon towers. Okay, we need some more magic stuff too. Yeah, the money. The money is a big factor. Yeah, the creativity, we talked about this before. The state of the industry, the way it is right now, it's full of people who have no talent. That's the bottom line. The industry is full of people in very high places who have 0 talent. And until that gets changed, we're going to have the same decade of, oh no. Oh no. Hold on. I think my game just crashed. Oh man. And I can't save it, so man. Yeah, hold on. I think VR is definitely the future. Save, Ryan. Just stinking save. Okay, let's fast track this. Now that I kind of know what we're doing, we're going to fast track the hospital. and do some other stuff. I think VR is going to be the future, but the future is in about 7 years. I think headsets need to come down in price. They need to become a much smaller form factor, and we're getting there. But and they need to be wireless. It needs to be wireless. And we're getting there slowly but surely. Like the Quest 3 and the Quest 3S, dude, that is like an absolute game changer for VR. And I actually was posting about this earlier this weekend on X. I had a few good conversations with people where they were like, what do you mean by PC VR being wireless, or Wi-Fi PC VR is the way? And I said, it needs to be that way, where you can connect to your super powerful PC wirelessly with a very nice light headset, and that is what we need with the next iteration of the Quest. And the Deckard, which is Valve's new VR headset that they're putting out after the Index, that's the next one too. Okay, Ryan, we just had it. Is it the Keep workstation? Is it this? Yeah, here we go, okay. So we need a booth, and we need a head office, and we need an ornate tower. I can't believe we have to do all of this over again. ABS, always be saving. Okay, we're gonna put the hospital right here. Oh man, I'm so bummed. I lost all that progress. It's a bummer. Today was just such a wasted day. Like the last several weeks have been. Like every day I go, okay, cool. I've got a plan. I'm gonna start it, and immediately those plans just get wiped. And it feels like I've just been in this holding pattern for the last several months of life, where I start to set out on a project and just get kicked in the balls metaphorically. It sucks. Every time I try to do something, it's like, nope, life just says no. And I'm like, oh. Like even today, it was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna set some stuff up, and nope, it's randomly 30 degrees out again. Just kills all my momentum. And that's partially because of the streams too. Like the streams are taking a huge hit because of that too. Like I want to play a bunch of different games, but my mental capacity for playing like big games right now is just 0. I'm at a 0% mentally for game playing right now. That's why I'm playing this. And that's why I played Rock Band over the last couple of nights too. I'm just like, I can't. Okay. Need fountain, and we need some other stuff. Some platforms and a fountain. Nope, that's not it. Is fountain over here? Did we do the booth? I can't remember. But like this week, earlier this week, it was great. We had basically like 70-degree weather. It was funny. I was like, yeah, this is great. And I started feeling good. I started feeling like I was getting over my sickness finally. Just like I actually sunbathed for the first time in years, because I was just like, I know my body needs vitamin D. Like it's just not getting enough vitamin D. So I'm going to sit here and lay in the sun. I just like took my dog out. My dog and I, Banjo, and I were just hanging out in the front yard for like a good solid 45 minutes, just sunbathing for the last couple of days, every day. And it's been so nice. And then this weekend, we've had super crazy heavy storms. Some of the worst storms I've ever seen in my life over the past 2 nights. and then dealing with some family stuff, and then tornadoes. And I'm just like, dude, what happened? And then today it was like, all right, cool. The cube storms are done and over with. All right, let's get to work. And then, no, it's 30 degrees out. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. But I'm ready for big games, to play some big games. I've got some stuff, like, I have a list of about 15 games that I want to start playing right now. And I'm just waiting for energy and for the time and the setup. That's really what I'm waiting for. But it's interesting, since I haven't been streaming on my normal schedule over the last couple of weeks, I've gotten through some TV, which is actually nice. I haven't watched TV in a long time, and I got through the 3rd season and up to the new version of Daredevil. There's Daredevil Born Again, which just started airing, and I never finished Daredevil, apparently, when it was back on in like 2018. I never saw season 3. I thought I did, but apparently I didn't, because I started watching Born Again, and it was like, oh, I have no idea what they're talking about. And so I went back and started watching it, season 3, and I went, oh, dude, I missed all of this. And I thought it was great. I think Bullseye was probably the best villain that Marvel has made. Out of all the Marvel, universe stuff, I think Bullseye was just like the best. Yeah, there's a lot of crap on TV, and so I went back. I mean, the older Daredevil was like 6-7 years ago at this point. That's crazy. 2017, 2018. And so I was like, oh, dude, this is actually really good. And I don't watch like Marvel stuff anymore. I haven't, in the last like 5 years. I haven't seen any of their stuff. I just don't care to. But I was interested to see what they were going to do with like a reboot, because I do remember liking the Netflix Daredevil series. For what it was, I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. And then my wife and I, we've been watching Fringe. And that's one of her favorite shows. We watched it when we first got married, or like when we first started dating, I think. She like introduced it to me. And I just couldn't get into it. I was like, whatever, it's fine. Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom came out 2 years ago at this point. Okay, I need, what do I need on the hospital to finish this sucker up? A platform and the fountain. Where's the fountain? Not there. It was down here, right? Nope. Here? Here we go. Fountain. Build me that fountain. Once we finish the hospital, we're gonna save. So we don't crash. Oh, man. Ooh, we're getting some frame drops. In the game, not on the stream. That's all in-game. And then we need a platform, and then we're done. Platform. Hooray. But we've been watching Fringe, and we watched it when we first started dating, and I was just not into it all that much. I was like, yeah, it's fine. But I didn't really care all that much for it. And we got up until season 5, and it's 5 seasons, but we never finished it. Like, we got really, really close, and just for whatever reason, I just did not finish it with her. And so a few weeks ago, a couple weeks ago at this point, I think, I think we could probably just drop them in. I think that's it. She was like, I'm going to start Fringe. And I was like, all right, fine. And then we started watching it, and like we just been binge watching it, and it's been great. All right, so we got that. We got some love. Let's go build a house. We're gonna save. Man, I cannot believe that. Save successful. All right, so hearth, bedroom, and storage. Yeah, this music is great. It's the perfect amount of jaunty happiness and looping to where, like, it's good background gaming music. It's good, like, overworld music where you don't get sick of it. It changes it up enough to keep the theme, but also feel different during the seasons too, which is one of the big things that I really do like about it. See? See? Dude, what's going on, man? It just crashed again. Try it one more time. I might have to do something else. We'll see. What a bummer. I'm telling you, like, it just feels like the gremlins are coming out lately. How did the word work? Every day, it's some massive issue with tech. That shouldn't happen. There's no rhyme, no reason for it. Like, so I used to be in IT, and when I would hear people complain about things not working, most of the time, the majority of the time, it's user error. And I'll fully admit, like, there's definitely been times where I've had issues and I'm like, why is this happening? Why is this happening? Come to find out, it's I'm the one causing the issue, right? But over the course of the last, I'd say, 3 months, all the tech issues that I've been having have been massively big issues that have no bearing on me or what I've been doing. It's just kind of happening. There's no rhyme or reason for it, and it just sucks. So yeah, I've been kind of just pulling my hair out lately with stuff. Just going, why is this happening? There we go. All right. So now we'll continue on with the castle workshop. Okay, so let's save it again. But like, there's a ton. Oh man, what is the date today? It's the 16th. Okay, we've got like a week. So sometime in the next week, there is going to be a few games coming out that I will be streaming. I'm very excited about it. I'm also getting a lot more opportunities to cover games, which is great. It's kind of been my goal with the channel and stuff over the course of the last like year, is to be able to cover games in a more professional fashion. And I'm starting to get those opportunities, which is really nice. We need 2 of those. Or is that 4? Potions, okay. We need to go get those potions afterwards. So here, we're gonna put that. I don't know why we have a hospital when there's no way for the Keflings to get hurt. But even like today, I was planning on doing, like, I want to get back into my schedule, man. That's like one of the biggest things, is my schedule has just been so off kilter. Okay, we need our potion. It's down here, right? Yeah. Magic powder. it's here, right? Factory? Yeah. So there's definitely some big games coming out, and I wanted to talk about a bunch of them and start doing the podcast and doing the schedule again and all that. And it's just like life, man. It's interesting, like how busy you get during the day. There's not enough hours. I've said this over the course of the last year or so, where I finally understand the saying, there's not enough hours in the day, because it's true. There's absolutely not enough hours in the day to get the thing done that you want to get done. Okay, so we need to get 2 head offices, 2 Nexus towers, and ornate towers. That's what I needed. I built too much of the other towers. That's what I want. So we're gonna take these Aeon towers. I'm just gonna pick this stuff up and throw it back into the place. There we go. Those up. I am hoping that I get some more help with doing some of the stuff that I want to do, and I hope that people like it, because I've got all these great ideas and I just need to execute on them. And that's like the hardest part in my brain, is going, okay, this is what I need to do, this is what I need to do, and just trying to get it done. And that's where the whole there's not enough hours in the day comes in. Man, I'm so freaked out at this point of it freezing. Like, I just continually want to save now. Oh, man. Okay, so we need a couple more at least. I think we need 3 ornate towers. I think we only did 1. But I love the simplicity of a game like this. This is something that I would love to make. So one of the other things that I've been doing in my kind of free time while I've been sick and while I haven't been streaming and while I've been kind of just lazing about being confined to the house and not the studio because of the weather and stuff, is starting to work on game development again. And I'm very excited about that. It's kind of gotten halted for a little bit over the past, I'd say, week or so, but I've been working slowly but surely on getting back into game development, learning to code again and using C# and just working on, you know, a design for a game. I'm actually really excited about it. I think we need 2 booths. So my plan is to create a few games that I can show off during the stream, self-publish those, and then also maybe create some sort of fun multiplayer game that we can all play together on stream. I think that would be really, really fun. That would also add a different layer to the streams too. Okay, so what do we need to build here? So the entry hall from the factory, we need 3 entry halls. Isn't this the factory? 1. Oh, we need cloth. Right? How do we build cloth? shearing shed. Ah, come on. Okay. So do we take it here? No. Do we take it here to the leather shop? No. Not into the granary. Is it this thing right here? Yeah, the tailor. Okay, we need to... Oh, gosh. Brick house. Dude, where do you put this stuff? Oh, here we go. The loom. Right. Right. We'll do 3. We'll do 3 piles. And it's getting framey again. Ugh, hate it. I did get some cleanup done today, which was nice. Like, since I was trying to organize everything, I've been clearing out a lot of the old tech, pulling out the cameras and figuring out where they're gonna go. That's why I like the cameras all kind of a little bit off tonight, is because I've got to reposition everything and I just haven't done that yet. And I was able to do a little bit of cleanup. Since this is technically a stable, this studio is a stable, there's just a lot of dirt and rocks and crap. And I just constantly am going, man, this place is filthy. It needs to be cleaned out. And that's kind of one of the big things for me too, is it's weird. I never was like this when I was younger, but I am such a neat freak at this point. Like, everything needs to be nice and organized, cleaned, and I hate it when it's not. That I know myself and I go, okay, this needs to be clean, this needs to be swept up. And if it's not, it's probably one of the reasons why I have such a hard time focusing in the studio sometimes, because everything's just so messy. So like, I stood up and was moving around for like 45 minutes, just kind of throwing trash away, trying to sweep, trying to clean out crap. Wait, where am I taking this? I'm getting all sorts of confused here. So we needed 2 more. There we go. I think we're kind of almost there. This is the castle workshop, man. This is a big section. Okay. So before we do that, I'm just so afraid at this point. Yeah, now I'm just starting to save over and over and over and over again. Okay, so what's next? So we did those, and did those. Nexus, did we do the Nexus? Yes. Okay, we did the Nexus. And we did those booths. We need warehouse. We need 2 warehouses, a furnace, and a basic workshop. 2 warehouses. One, 2. Oh, it's just so relaxing, man. Oh crap. I just thought of something. I might need to take care of something in just a moment. Let's finish up the castle workshop first. And then I might have to just pause really quick. Dude, what is going on with the frame rate? That is something that just emulation just sucks. My personal favorite Switch title. Ooh, that's a good question. Okay, what's the... I need a stove. That's from the contractor's office. Oh, welcome Raiders. Thank you so much. Legion, what is up? What's up, dude? How are you doing tonight? Welcome in. We're playing a little bit of Kingdom for Keflings. How are you doing? Yeah, dude, that's right. That's what it's all about, is playing this and having your avatar, you know, build all the villages and stuff. Yeah, it's great. It's one of my favorites. We were talking about it a little bit earlier. It's kind of like my go-to feel-good game, my happy place game, if you will. It's one of those games I can always come back to and just always have a good time. If I have a bad day, come back to this and just smile on my face the entire time I'm playing it. There we go. Yee-haw. We just need a Kefling that is educated. So we'll take one of these guys chopping some logs. Go throw him into some schooling first, and then we'll put him to work in the castle workshop. Oh, Salmon Max Hit the Road is a great one too. That's awesome. That's a game you just don't hear a lot of people talk about either. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. Shoot. It's crashing a lot. I don't know what's going on. Breathe, Ryan, breathe. It's okay. It's okay. Give me a second. Let me fix it. Bummer. Yeah, you don't hear a lot of people talk about Salmon Max Hit the Road. That's awesome. To kind of follow up on what was my personal favorite title. Honestly, at this point, I would say probably Tears of the Kingdom / Breath of the Wild. I think that whole game series was just phenomenal. I really, really enjoyed it. And where were we the last time? How much do we have left? I'm so mad right now. We just finished that stupid castle workshop. Okay. So we need warehouses, tool table. At least, again, the music at least is calming. 2 warehouses. As soon as that thing is done, oh, nice. Yeah, Skyward Sword. I just wasn't... So, I remember playing that game at E3 before it came out, and I was, like, really excited about it. And it was interesting, too, because I was playing the demo, and one of, like, the developers were kind of talking me through some stuff, and they were showing me some, like, interesting things that they were doing with the world. And they were like kicking people off after 5 minutes of play, but I got to play for like half an hour, and they were like, we don't normally let people do this. Like we're supposed to keep people on a very fast loop because there were so many people wanting to play it. And like, I was just like, oh man, but Zelda's like one of my favorite series. And they're like, all right, cool. And they just kind of left me alone for like half an hour. And then they're like, you know, our head guy says, you gotta go. And I was like, I figured. That was fun. But I didn't get to finish Skyward Sword. That was when I had my game store and I just didn't have the time to put into it. I remember when that game came out, launch day, I got the game and I closed up the shop, and I lived like 2 hours away from where the store was. So I had to drive all the way up a mountain. I lived up in the mountains of Southern California at the time, and it was a 2-hour drive. And I was like, dude, it's like 9 o'clock. I don't get home until 11, but I want to play Skyward Sword and I want to play it right now. So I just sat in the store, I locked it up, turned off all the lights, sat in the front and on the couch and just played Skyward Sword for like 3 hours. It was so much fun. Crap, what was the last thing that I need? Basic Workshop. Tool bench from the Basic Workshop. Yeah, 2 hours each way. So it was 2 hours each way, but that's in Southern California time, which means at least an hour and 30 minutes of that is stuck in traffic. So I had my store open at 10 a.m. and close at 9 p.m. So I would usually miss all of traffic, but it's Southern California, so there's traffic no matter where you are, no matter what time you're on the freeway. So, yeah. But, I mean, it was a very long drive. But it was worth it. I mean, that was the best job I've ever had, owning a video game store. Okay, we needed to grab our Kefling, our lumberjack, pop his head off. Oh man, how many miles? I'd say 75 to 90, I think, somewhere around there. 75 to 90 miles, probably, one way. Give me a second, I'll check. Because I remember the addresses still. Hooray! All right. Arsenal. Ooh, that's a fun blueprint. All right, let's save. Let's just be saved. And give me a second. Let me check and see how many miles that was. Yeah, 80 miles. 80 miles. It's funny. My friends still live near there where the store was. It's in a parking lot, like a strip mall. And so there's other stores there at this point. All right, now we need to fill this sucker up with all of our stuff, but it's all like high-end stuff. So carved wood, bricks, magic powder, and silk. So let's kind of stockpile this first. Yeah, and so one of the things, like, I can talk about it now, but when GameStop came in across the street and put me out of business and I had to close up the shop, that was extremely difficult for me. And it was compounded with the fact that I had to move all of the inventory into my house, which was in the mountains. And that took a lot to, move an entire store into a single house. And then, because I didn't have a job, I had to go get a different job, and I had to have a job down the mountain, basically where the store roughly was. And I stayed with my parents for a while, like during the week, because I didn't want to make that drive every day when it was working for someone else and not myself. And so I stayed with my parents, and basically, long story short, my house got tons of water damage to the point where my house got destroyed. And most of my inventory from the store got destroyed. But there was a lot of stuff that didn't get destroyed, which was like little knickknacks and like controllers and games that were in boxes and things like that. So I still had a lot of inventory after they rebuilt the house, and dealt with all the insurance for a couple of years. And so once I got all that stuff brought back into the new house, I had to go through it. And that was like right when I started dating my wife and stuff. And that was really, really tough, to the point where I could not handle it for for a couple of years, honestly, like about 2 years. I had a really hard time opening up a single box and looking through old gaming controllers from the store. They were just store inventory. They weren't even mine, Like, I had no sentimental attachment to those. But since it was a part of the store in my life and all that, it became a really big deal. And it was very hard for me to deal with for a while. But yeah, it was just like a part of my life that just got kind of ripped and destroyed. And oh man, it just hurt to deal with for a while. But now it's fine. Now I couldn't care less, right? It's all water under the bridge type of stuff. But during that time, man, I really did have a hard time dealing with a lot of it. It's funny, I still have like a few boxes of old store stuff where I'm just like, dude, I just want to throw this stuff away. Like, I don't need it. It's cluttering up. We don't have the space for it anymore. And it's just like, what do I do? Like, I feel bad. Like, I don't want to throw away games or controllers or systems. But at some point, it's like, what am I going to do with this? I'm just hoarding it. And a lot of that stuff isn't stuff that's sellable, where it's not worth it to sell. You're either spending more time or money trying to get rid of it than it is just to throw it away. So it's like this catch-22 of, I do hold some value on this stuff. Like, there's value to it, but not enough to spend the time to put it on Facebook Marketplace. I get people telling me to do that stuff all the time. I'm like, it's not worth it. It's straight up not worth my time and energy to even do that. Even if I said, this is all free, please come take it. Like, at the point where we live now, it's like no one's gonna come out to the boonies and take that stuff. So it's weird, but yeah, what are you gonna do, right? Okay, so we got the silk, we got the carved wood, we got the bricks, and now we just need the magic potion. That's down here. But yeah, I love talking about the store. That was so many good, fun memories. It's interesting I have a couple YouTube channels. I had one when I had two from when I had the store, and like the one viral YouTube video that went viral, the Red Dead Demonic Horse. I have no access to that anymore. I have no idea what the email address was or the password. And so it's just a YouTube channel that it's mine, but I have no way to access it. And it's got, the Red Dead Demonic Horse that has like 269,000 views on it and stuff. And a couple other videos. And one of the videos I pulled and reposted it on one of my other, my personal YouTube channel. And it's this intro that I did. It's one of these, I got interviewed on a TV station about my game store. And that was really fun. It was like this whole like public access, not commercial, but like sit down interview. With a guy who came into the store all the time. He's like, hey, dude, you want to be on TV? I'm like, sure. I'm like, all right, cool. And so he told me when it aired and stuff, and like I went to the studio to film it. It was really fun. Yeah, I definitely slept at the store a few times. I remember I told the story to my wife like probably about 3 weeks ago. I had a pull-out bed sofa that was a vinyl blue from a hospital. It was in a hospital bed. It was a couch that was in a hospital that had a mattress, like a pull-out mattress in it. And I slept there one night, and I had one of the worst nights of sleep in my life because there was this rat in the back of the store that was climbing all over stuff, and it like climbed on me while I was trying to sleep, and it freaked me out. And so, yeah, there was all like, I've slept at the store a few times, and I had actual different couches. Like we had, I think if you go to the website, and you look up the Game Store Story article, I think there's a video or a picture of me hanging out on my purple couch, my purple vinyl or purple velvet couch. It's my favorite couch I've ever owned. I wish I could have it again. That was fun. That was a really comfy couch, but I fell asleep on that thing all the time. Yeah, it sucked. That rat thing sucked. And then funny little side note too is we tried bringing my cat into the store, my cat Angel, to catch it, and she cornered it, and the thing ran by her multiple times. She was such a scaredy cat that she was afraid of the rat. She didn't chase it. She was afraid of it. Poor little cat Angel. She was the best, even though she sucked at catching mice in rats. Okay, what's next? Build the castle. So we got our castle workshop. We need to build our arsenal and residential tower, main well, chalet, and then the castle. All right, arsenal. Bring it. What is this? Watchtowers from the castle workshop. We need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so our arsenal is gonna go right here. Why? Because we can. You know what we should do? What am I doing? We should save. We should absolutely save. There we go. Ah, okay. Now I feel much better. I'm sorry, what? Oh, dude. Watchtowers and great chambers. Okay. Those look exactly the same. That's not fair. Okay. So we got great chambers, and now we need 4 watchtowers. We might be able to beat this tonight. I'm very happy about that, because I honestly do really want to move on to a kingdom or a world for Keflings, because that does have like actual story and like dangers and things like that. Like there's actual agency that you need to have in that game, which will make it much more enjoyable and fun, other than like peaceful. But it's still fairly peaceful from what I remember. I never finished it though. Hooray! We have our arsenal. Cool, cool, cool. Let's do a residential tower. What is this made of? Castle, 4 castle towers. Okay, so we need bricks and other things. Oh, we need to stockpile. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. I wish the path was a little bit clearer. I wish I kind of planned this out better. If I was going to replay this game, I definitely would. Yeah, that was weird. Why did I pick up 1? Yeah, I spent so much time at the store during the time that I had it. I had it for 3 years, and like I basically lived and breathed that store for 3 years straight. I had an apartment. I lived up in Lake Arrowhead in a house, and honestly, I was basically there to sleep for most of it. Everything was just always done at the store. I was there every day. Near the end, I definitely did have days off where I was like, I remember I went to Colorado with my family, and that was the first time I was like gone for like 4 days, I think. And I put my employees in charge, and I was just like, oh my gosh, this is a bad idea. We were all young too. Like, I was young and I was very stupid with a lot of stuff, but I tried to make it as fun as possible. And some of this stuff, like I still get people every once in a while contacting me on Facebook, finding me on Facebook and going, dude, were you Ryan that owned Games for You? And I was like, yeah. They're like, oh, I remember going to your store, man. Whatever happened? And so like, I'll kind of get into it really quickly, and they're like, that's so cool. Like, it's really interesting. I had that happen maybe about a year ago. I haven't had that store since 2012. Like, over a decade later, someone finds me on Facebook and says, dude, what's up? How's it going? And I was like, if I can make at least someone's day by having that store be around and creating good memories, then I feel it was all worth it. Going through everything that I went through at the end, it was all worth it. Same thing with the streaming too. I view streaming as the same thing. If, you know, if my stream helps someone smile, going, oh man, I've been looking forward to your stream. I look forward to just hanging out and talking about video games, or, you know, you're like, I've gotten this a lot lately. Your stream's just got a really cool, chill vibe. And it's something that I can just put on the background and, you know, kind of study or relax or whatever. Like, awesome, dude. Like, that's the goal. That's the point of all of this. And if I make money off of it, if I don't make money off of it, if it's, you know, something that I end up spending way more money, which is definitely the case, than making, then it's still all worth it to hear someone say, you know, it brought a smile to my face. It made me enjoy, you know, I looked forward to your streams. That's what it's all about. Okay, I think I have enough for Castle Tower. I need, what, 4? For my residential towers. And we'll just put them right here. Why not, right? Yeah, why not? And I get to play video games while I hang out and talk to people too. Like, that's the cool part about it. As long, I just need to make this place comfy for me. That's really it. Cool, we got a residential tower. We need our chalet and main well. All right, so ABS, always be saving. Oh man, I'm sore. I don't know why. Okay, so let's look at what we need. We need we need 2 watchtowers and 2 castle gates. 2 watchtowers. 1, 2. 2 castle gates. 1, 2. We put our chalet. Let's put our chalet right here. Why not, right? Chatelet. Yeehaw. Okay, and then we got our main well. Dude, I'm so freaked out about this game freaking out. So I'm going to save every time. All right, we're getting close. So we need 4 pavilions and a magic well. Castle workshop and then factory. Okay. 4 pavilions. 1, 2, 3. Up. We need bricks. We need a brick house. So I've been playing a lot of the Rock Band stuff on stream the last few nights, and for whatever reason, like last night I was playing and I was playing some disco songs, and I was just like, dude, I forgot how much I love disco. Except for when I listen to disco, there's always Brick House that comes up, which is not really a disco song. It's a 70s song. It's funk. But they would always play it on Disco Saturday nights, which is one of my favorite things in the entire world. All right, let's talk about Disco Saturday Night for a second. So in Southern California, one of the radio stations was Kiss FM, 104.3 Kiss FM. And every Saturday night, they would do Disco Saturday Night from around like 7 o'clock to about 12. They would just play disco music. And it was like a modern radio station. They say the 70s, 80s, and today, Kiss FM 104.3. And oh man, I need to make a radio station. I know it's a rabbit trail, but one of my things I've always wanted to do, and this is why I love doing the podcast, is I view podcasting is not just basically doing a podcast, but like radio. And I've always wanted to have a radio station of my own. And so when I had my store, I did a radio podcast where I would do radio transmissions. And then I also had a friend who worked at the local college radio station. And so he had his I would listen to it in the store, and he would have his broadcast like once a week from like 2 to 4. And I would listen to it in the store, and then he would do call-ins. And so I would call in with goofy voices and stories and stuff like that. Oh my gosh. If I had more time to do things that are like, if I didn't have my 9-to-5 job, I would love to do like a everyday stream and have 2 to 4 hours a day from like an 8 to 10 hour shift be a radio stream. Every day I would do a radio stream. That would be so much fun. Holy crap. God willing, one day I can quit my job and do this full time, and that would be one of the things that I would do. It would be a 2 to 4 hour block every day of radio. Being a DJ, not like a scratching DJ or the stuff that you see on Twitch, but I would totally do like radio DJ stuff. You're listening to the Game or Die Radio. Call in now, caller. Turn down your radio. Oh my gosh, dude. Can you imagine how fun that would be? And then do call-ins too. Like, honestly, that's one of the things with the live podcast that I do. When I do the podcast live, I want to set it up so that I can do call-ins. I think that would be really fun. And that's very easy to do with Discord nowadays. Like back in the day when I had my store in like 2009, that was insanely hard to set up. You would have to have a lot of professional equipment. So one of the things that I do, this is something a little behind the scenes on Ryan, is my best friend, my best friend since I've had since high school. His name's Eric. Every birthday, like our friend group, we don't do gift exchanges. Like we don't get each other gifts. We're dudes. We don't need that. And hold on. Oh, wow. That's cool. That's rad. 100,000 followers, dude. That's nothing to sneeze at. I'm lucky to get 100. I feel very happy and blessed to have 100 followers. But what was I going to say? Oh, so my best friend Eric, every birthday, we don't do gift exchanges or anything, but I make him a whole radio broadcast every year. And he loves it. It's his favorite. Like he looks forward to it every year. He always forgets about it. And I do a 10-day And I should probably just play him at some point on the stream. I would love to do that. So basically every day because his birthday is on the 10th of October. And so from October 1st to the October 10th, I do a radio broadcast for like 15 minutes to 30 minutes per day. And I send him the file each and every day for 10 days leading up to his birthday. And he loves it. He thinks it's like the greatest thing. And so he's always like, dude, I know we don't give gifts and I'm never going to do a gift for you, but thank you so much for doing this. It's like my favorite thing on my birthday. And like, that's what I love. Like, I just love doing goofy, fun stuff for people. Okay, let's save it really quick because I've just been moving stuff. Yeah, constantly posting, man. That's really hard for me. I'm not a big social media person to begin with. And so, like, constantly posting things is just, like, so difficult for me to do. I sit there and I get extremely bored. I'm just like, dude, I'm done with this. Like, I can't do this for more than 5 minutes. Like, Okay, here's the thing. Let me preface this. This is one of my big things with social media is content. I hate the word content. I think it's a derogatory term. And it basically means stuff. When you say I'm a content creator, it means you're making stuff, right? And the way content is viewed by companies and things like this is junk. It's just fluff. It's there. It has no value other than being some sort of mass taking up space. That's it. And so like content on Netflix. It's why I would never want to make a movie for Netflix because it's just viewed as trash to be there. And I don't know where I was going with this. So like talking about constantly posting and things like that. The reason why I don't do that is because when I post on social media, I view it as something valuable. Something that is supposed to hopefully benefit someone somewhere. It is not just to post. So like saying, oh yeah, you've got to post like 50 things a day. Like how out of those 50 things per day, what is the actual value of those 50 things? There can't be. You cannot constantly post 50 things and have all of them have value. It's why when I do my, when I do the YouTube shorts, my YouTube shorts aren't just like, oh yeah, here's like a little clip or something. This is an idea I have that I think is funny or interesting or, something valuable. So like when you look at the YouTube shorts that I've done, which I've only done like a handful of them, it's because there's value in it, or I perceive that there's value in it, not that it's just something to post. And I think that's what a lot of people do when they post stuff. You see those, Instagram posts and stuff. It's like, dude, this is like just blah. Yeah, not high value, right? Minimally thought out, just like, I see that stuff all over the place. I'm like, dude, this is just like such garbage. And I don't want to get on a rant here, but you're forcing me into it. Or I'm forcing myself into it. Let me turn the music off for a second. Okay. So when I talk about like content, when I watch someone, I'd say 99.9% of the time when I see something on YouTube, like a YouTube short or Instagram reel or TikTok or whatever, 99.9 of those are garbage. There's zero production quality. It's someone literally going, how can I post this to make myself popular? Okay, Hey everyone, how's it going? It's your YouTube gal here. So this is what's going on, and okay, cool, thanks, bye. And there's no editing, there's no thought process, there's no script or even idea of trying to make this look good. It's how can I record this and put it out into the world so that I can get on to the next video to record. And I don't view content like that. I don't view my videos, even my streams. You see my streams, I put effort and energy into every time I click go live. As much as I don't want to sometimes, and not every single stream I have is great, but I always give it my effort and my very best as much as I physically possibly can. Even right now, like, this doesn't need to be on there. I could just have a full screen. You could see, you know, like my heater going on in the background, my propane tank if I wanted you to, like if I didn't care. But there's so many people who don't do that. They don't crop everything to make it look professional. You cannot see, or actually you can right now because the camera is a little bit tilted off, but you're not supposed to be seeing cracks in the production like you do with a lot of content creators. They don't care at all. They're just putting their stuff out there with a little, very little minimum effort because they don't perceive their stuff as quality. And I do. That's why I don't do YouTube shorts every day. That's why I don't post online every day, is because I don't want myself to just put content out. I want to put videos out. I make videos, I stream games and have great conversations. And if I feel myself dropping in quality, I'm gonna stop it. And I haven't looked at the chat, so just give me a second. But like, that's the thing that I look at when I see stuff on YouTube. I just go, like, there's like 4 or 5 people I saw on X today that posted about gaming stuff. I'm like, this is the most low effort post in the world. Unfollow. Because if you're saying you don't value me making content for me at all, like you don't put value or effort into it, why do I care about following you at that point? So there's my rant on quality content. Let's get back to games. Oh man, I did not want to go on a rant there, but I think I forced my own hand. You only want to see propane tanks, Wolfman? Thanks. Girls be like, a video that corroborates to a modern viewpoint. Yeah. When you see a girl you like. Yeah, depending on the platform, you have to follow boilerplate. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to. See, that's the thing too. I did this stuff, not streaming games, but videos. Like, if you look at some of my YouTube shorts, they're like goofy and there's like a plot to them and all that stuff. I've been doing that since 1992, when I got my first VHS camcorder. When YouTube and the internet wasn't a thing, I was making stop motion videos and, you know, all that stuff on my own. So I always want to make stuff because the stuff that I make and put out online is stuff that I would want to watch. That's how I view my content, is in the podcast and things like that. I've said it on the podcast a million times. I make my podcast for myself because it's something that I would want to listen to. And so that's how I view content, is to make it worthwhile. And a lot of people will go, well, if I want to be popular, I got to just go with the flow and do the same thing that everyone else does. And it's like, dude, no, that is the absolute opposite of what you should be doing. You should be creating content that you find valuable, and screw the algorithm. If you get lucky, you get lucky. See, this is the thing. If you go into content creation with the goal of being popular and getting 1,000 million followers and making money and making it your job, you're almost always guaranteed to fail. because your heart is not in it. Your mindset is not in it. You're just trying to be popular. So you're gonna follow what everyone else says and you're not gonna stand out. It's like goth kids. Goth kids all wear the same thing and they go, I want to be different, so I'm gonna wear the goth uniform. And it's like, wow, you're not different at all. You're just a follower. And that's how I view a lot of content creators, is they're just followers. Anytime you hear someone say, well, the algorithm says this, like, they don't know what they're talking about. They heard some other super popular content creator, some other YouTuber say the word algorithm, and they go, oh, algorithm, that's the buzzword. I know what that is because I heard someone else say it. And it's like, they don't even understand what an algorithm is. Oh man, I did not want to go onto a rant tonight, but Magic Well, Factory. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, it's the DJ thing. Yeah, that's totally different. But I mean, that's actually using the system in a very smart way too, right? Yeah. Like that's a smart way of doing it for an ultimate final goal of being a DJ at a radio station or something. Is to utilize those tools, those popularity contests to say, hey, I'm popular, give me a spot. You know, like that does work. And that can, like, I'm not saying that the guy's content or his music or whatever is crap. I'm talking more about the overall concept of YouTube and Twitch and all this stuff. And it's just like, man, everyone's just following everyone else. Everyone's a follower and not a leader. And that's why I do my streams totally differently. Yeah, you know, I play video games. That's a format, you know. But also, as soon as this studio gets actually finalized, which I've been talking to contractors and stuff to kind of get the extra stuff out of the way, like some of the extra electrical work and finishing up the ceiling and things like that, and actually having a split unit heater and air conditioner in here. Once that gets finalized, this format's entirely changing. It's an entirely different format. It's just going to take time for it. The Kardashian method, yeah. Okay, so we got our main well. Now we need our castle. Now we need our castle, boys. The biggest building in the whole kingdom. Only those with the most impressive skills can build it. All right, my friends, let's save. Let's get back to this. But yeah, finding the niche, that's a hard thing. Like I said, I would say the majority of people who stream or put YouTube videos out don't have that. They don't have their niche. They don't have their own desire. They just want to be popular, you know? Look at the game YouTube Studio Simulator or whatever, where it's just like, all right, go buy a monitor, go buy a stream deck, go buy a game, and now make your character look with goofy blue hair and purple stripes and have a green screen. And all right, cool, you follow the YouTube model, now start getting followers. And it's like, it doesn't matter what game you play, it's mattering that you're following the format. You're following the perceived algorithm and all that. Ugh. No, thank you. No, thank you. Okay. Keep Parlor from the Keep Workshop. Thank you. Yeah, and that's what I want. I'm not going into, it's like, dude, if I wanted to be popular, I'd start streaming the simulator games and the YouTube slop games and all that stuff, because that's what's popular. And I would have an audience of 13-year-olds, and that's what's popular. I don't want that at all. I don't want audiences of young kids at all. I'm dude, I'm almost 40. I do not want to be talking to 13-year-olds. That's weird. So yeah, I create content and do content for the people like me. I do it because it's what I would want to watch and see. And if that audience finds me, great. If a younger audience finds me, that's fine, but that's not my intention or goal, and the content wouldn't change for that. Yeah. I had a huge talk with my dad about this a few years ago when I was like starting to get into streaming and stuff. And he's like, why do you want to do that? And it was because his neighbor is a crazy super big streamer or YouTuber. He's a big YouTuber and streamer. And I've met him. He's really nice. But we had a battle at 4th of July with fireworks, and he blew us out of the water for the fact that he can afford a 4-hour fireworks show. But where was I going with that? Oh, he was asking like, what kind of videos does he do? And I was like, oh, he does YouTube reaction videos and blah, blah, blah. And my dad was like, what is that? And why is that? And I'm like, yeah, like basically all he does is make videos for young kids. And like, that seems soul crushing to me. If you're an adult, that sounds soul crushing. If it's just the PewDiePie of early 2000 or like early or late 2000s, you know, early YouTube PewDiePie videos where it's just reactions screaming at the top of your lungs. Like, dude, that sounds soul crushing to be in that job. Like, I would not want that job at that point, because you're not making content that you enjoy. You're making it for people that you don't care about. Like, why would you want to do that with your life? Yeah, to kind of talk about the what you said with the game trivia and stuff. Dude, that's the plan. Believe me, as soon as I get some free time and everything, like, there's big chunks about lore and tech content and gamer trivia and stuff, because I have all of that stuff in my brain. That was all the stuff that I did at the store. And what I'm hoping to do with the format of the new show, that's why I rebranded. I don't know if anyone who's watching right now remembers several months ago, my channel was called The Madman 007, and I rebranded and changed it to The Game or Die Show for Twitch. And the reason why is because this is the format for my streams are going to change to more of a television format, where it's going to be a little bit of a variety show, where there's going to be breaks and pauses, and it's not going to be just me streaming a single game for 2 to 4 hours. There's going to be a lot more entertainment, because that's what I used to do. I was in plays and drama. I do improv now, you know, so there's going to be a lot of that theatricality. And this is just because I feel like I want to talk about it at this point. I've kept it hush hush this entire time. But the format of the show is going to change to a lot more theatricality, because that's the stuff that I enjoy doing. And it's going to be intelligent. It's going to be fun and funny in the way that I find in the taste with my humor. And it's not going to be I don't do lowbrow comedy or anything like that. And man, yeah, I've got a lot of stuff. It's just all the stuff is, you know, in parts right now. And what I'm trying to do in my free time when I'm not in front of the camera is to get all those parts organized and together. But I have very little time right now. I have like 5 to 10 minutes per day of free time to actually work on that. It's really difficult right now. The way my life is set up is just, it's very difficult for me to find free time like that. And I don't even have kids. I can't even imagine if I had kids. I basically wouldn't be able to do it. But I'm trying. So yeah, that's going to be hopefully kind of the new format going forward in a little bit. Right now, we're keeping it low key, very simplistic, but as soon as I get that, it's gonna be really fun. Dude, what's up, McChimpy? How are you doing? Welcome in, buddy. All right, we gotta start building this sucker. Keep parlor, keep workshop. Okay, where are we building this thing? I think we should build it right around here, right? And that's gonna be, okay, that's not too big. That's not too big. Keep workshop, that's over here. How you doing, dude? We've just been kind of talking about life in general. I've talked about some stuff in the store, old school stuff. Oh, dude, nice, thank you. Thank you, I enjoy my game reviews. I haven't gotten, that's right, my hopes and dreams for the channel. I'd say within the next 6 months. Within the next 6 months, I plan on executing everything. I was hoping by the end of winter, which we're pretty much at, but just because this winter has been so stupidly difficult, this has been the worst winter of my life. Just by literally getting sick 3 times in 2.5 months. And moving into this new house, which we were not prepared for the winter. It's funny, I've been saying that in my own mind for the last several weeks or months, but my wife actually said it the other day. She was like, man, this winter has been so tough. And like we're driving the other day and I said, yeah, it's been just real rough getting sick and all this, and you know, moving and then immediately having the weather change and then just not being prepared for it. And my wife was like, we weren't prepared. And I went, we weren't. I sounded different on a, what video were you watching? I might have been sick. Was it within the last couple of months? Like, was it a Tomb Raider or Batman stream or something like that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, with the weather being as terrible as it's been, and with the different mic and being sick, yes, I sounded totally different. Okay, so we got our keep parlor, and we need the town workshop, we need the mayor's office. That's our basic workshop. I think the town workshop is over here. Manor. Secondary school. Where the heck is the town workshop? Did I move? I think I moved it. Nice. Yeah, Tomb Raider, man. I'm gonna get back to it. I will say this, I'm burnt out on Tomb Raider right now. Tomb Raider 4 has kind of killed a lot of my enjoyment for that series. I'm just struggling with it. I have not enjoyed that game at all over the last 4 hours or so of that game. Okay, where the heck is that other workshop? Yeah, is the City of the Dead, like the dark levels that I'm in right now, is that the Cairo stuff? Dude, I cannot find the town workshop. Okay, yeah. Oh, dude, it's just such a slog. Here we go. Yeah, they're exhausting. They're unfun. Like, it sucks the fun out of the series. Yeah, and that's why I'm just like, dude, I don't even know if I want to get, like, I will get back to it. It's not even the gloominess so much, it's just all of the very unenjoyable backtracking and searching. It's so much searching. Audience hall. Audience hall. Okay, so whoa, what's going on here? Okay, so 10 workshop, so audience hall, clock face. Audience hall and clock face. There we go. Yeah, it sucks, dude. I thought I would be on the last revelation by now, but that whole section, that Cairo section just sucks. It's unfun, and when I'm not having fun, I don't want to play, right? And quadruple the fact that I was sick and in a different location and just wanting to die, I was just like, dude, I'm just gonna pause on this game right now. I'll come back to it later. Okay, meeting hall. We need 2 meeting hall. No, don't spoil anything. No spoilers, please. Okay, town workshop. Okay. So we need meeting halls. Where's my meeting hall? No, that's the contractor's office. 2 meeting halls. There we go. Yeah, I never played. No! I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Ugh. We're doing this though. I don't care. We're doing this. Okay, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I cannot believe that. Yeah, I love the series. I love the Tomb Raider series. I'll get stuck every once in a while and get a little bit frustrated, but that's not killing my enjoyment of the game or the series. What's killing the enjoyment of the series is that Cairo section where it's just unfun. It's been so just unenjoyable throughout that entire section. Okay. Sorry, I've been distracted the last few minutes here. How would I have redesigned Tomb Raider? The Last Revelation? That's a good question. Honestly, I don't like the whole it's this big sprawling 700 different levels created and jammed together. I think that's a terrible way. Yeah, dude, I love Tomb Raider 1, Tomb Raider 2, Tomb Raider 3. We played all of them last year and I had a blast with them. I played Tomb Raider 1 in VR as well, and that was a blast. And I was so looking forward to Tomb Raider 4. And so like I jumped right into Tomb Raider 4 and we got to Cairo. We got to where the dragon was and I just went, I'm done. Because I spent like 3 hours just running in circles in one stream and I was just like, dude, I don't know where to go. I have no idea. And I did that like 2 or 3 streams in a row where I would make maybe 15 minutes of progress in the entire 2 to 3 hour stream. And I was just like, I'm done. And that's also when I was hearing, oh, they're going to do a Tomb Raider 4, 5, and 6 remaster. So I kind of just went, you know what? I'll come back to it. And so on Valentine's Day this year, when 4, 5, and 6 came out remastered, I was like, yeah, all right, cool, let's do it. And we started going, and I'm like, okay, I remember this, I remember that. Let's just get through this part or whatever. I had fun in the other sections. I love the train section. But man, as soon as I got to that Cairo section, that City of the Dead, it was like slamming the brakes on it. And I just went, this sucks. This isn't fun. I'm so bored. I just want to get out of here. And it's like, just, dude, these levels are too big and too interconnected. And and right now where I'm at, I think I'm in a game-breaking bug. I cannot destroy the flamethrower turret to get up on a ledge. And that's where I just went, I'm going to come back to this later when it's patched, I think. Because I spent, I think, maybe an hour and a half trying to get past that turret, and I just can't. I did even a stream and I deleted the stream because I was just like, this was literally me just running in circles for like 45 minutes. Just trying to, attempting everything that I possibly can think of. Okay, let's finish this castle. Sorry, I've been so busy complaining. I didn't mean to. Keep parlor from the keep workstation. That's the factory. This is the keep workstation. So we need our keep parlor. Done. Yes, it was sucking my soul. And the guy, without a guide, like when I come back to it, when I feel like I'm ready to, I'm going to use a guide. Because just trying to brute force that game is nearly impossible. I know it was designed that way, and I hate it. I think it was a bad design choice. Okay, mayor's office from the town workshop, which is right here. Mayor's office. We also need an audience hall and a clock face and 2 town meetings. I know we do. So we're just gonna do those, and then as soon as we do those, we're gonna save it because this game is just falling apart at the seams. But I will get back to the Tomb Raider series. My mental capacity for that game right now is just at an all-time 0. I'm just like, I can't even think about going back to that game right now. Because I'm just in I'm in a bad mood about it. And when I'm in a bad mood with something, like everyone knows it, I'm a very, I mean, you guys know me at this point, you know how I work. And I don't sugarcoat stuff. If I hate something, I'm gonna say I hate this. And right now with the Cairo stuff, I hate that section of that game and I don't want to play it. So I'm just gonna give myself a little bit of time. I'm gonna take a step away from that game. And then when I feel like I'm ready to, we'll come back with a vengeance and beat the living tar out of that game. We're gonna kick that game's teeth in and finish it. Kicking and screaming and crying and clawing until we finish it. But I need a little bit of time away from it first. And honestly, like, there's so many games that I'm super excited about to play in the new series. Yeah, the Resident Evil 4, I played it, I streamed it, when it came out 2 years ago or so? Okay, so we got the clock face, so we need a platform from the basic workshop. And we should save. Yeah, the new Resident Evil 4, man. Phenomenal. Like I'm not a big zombie person. I don't like zombies. I don't like scary games. But for whatever reason, the Resident Evil series was always one of those that I was always intrigued by. I've told this story a few times, but when Resident Evil came out on the PlayStation 1, I rode my bicycle to the store that I would buy games from. It was called The Warehouse. It was like a music store mostly, but they did a lot of video rentals as well, and then game sales. And so Resident Evil was on the shelf, and I was like, dude, I want to buy this. And so I bought it, and I played it, and it was all scary and zombies, and I just could not get into it. And so my best friend at the time, he came over and he was like, dude, I want to play it. And I was like, all right. And so I let him borrow it, and then I just ended up giving it to him because I did not want to play a zombie game. I was so scared. Okay, so we need a keep days from the keep workshop. Keep days from the keep workshop. Keep workshop that's a factory. That's armory. Keep workshop that's a castle workshop. See, this is where I get a little confused. Here it is. Keep days. Yeah. I remember when the dogs jump out from the window in Resident Evil 2, and good grief, that was a terror-defining moment in my childhood. Yeah, the manual art, dude, everything about that series was so well done. All right, we're gonna save it because I feel like it's hitching up again. We're close. We're close to it. Okay, so we need what? So we got to keep days. Now we need 2 great halls from the keep workshop. 2 great halls. We're close. We're close, my friends. We're very close. Oh, I haven't had time to see it. I heard that they announced, was it Silent Hill F is what they were showing. Yeah, I mean, I never played Silent Hill either, but I've always had an understanding of the series. And then I think my wife is into them. I'm not sure. She knows of Silent Hill. She's talked about it before. But I don't know if she's played them or not. She's normally not that type of person. But I think she was like into Silent Hill a little bit before we met up. Okay, I'm already in the menu. Let's just save it again. Okay. Keep workshop. All right, we need 3 noble quarters. Yeah, they did a remake of that recently, right? I keep forgetting. 1, 2, 3. There we go. I kind of have stopped paying attention to most remasters and remakes at this point because there's just too many of them. I'm kind of on the I'm done with remakes and remasters train at this point in life. I've played those games, and I was thinking about this earlier today. There's remakes and remasters for a lot of games at this point, and most of them replace the actual game. I think it was like, I was thinking about like the Spyro trilogy, right? The new Spyro trilogy. See? Oh, man. I knew it. I'm so mad this game is just freezing up like that. It hasn't done it at all throughout this entire playthrough. No, it did it once. It did it once. But then this stream, it's crashed, what, like 5? That's like the 5th time it's done that? I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt the upscaling for sure. Okay, so let's go back over. Okay, so what do we got? Oh man, okay, so we've done we did the keep days, right? Yeah, okay, cool. So we need those 3 noble quarters. That's what we need. 1, 2, 3. Cool. All right, cool. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, the AI upscaling stuff is crazy. But what I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by the game crashing is that there's a lot of these remakes or remasters that are just replacing the original version. Like Tomb Raider, right? The Tomb Raider games at this point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 are all remastered, and you can play basically the original version of it technically. Why would you ever play Tomb Raider 1 on the PlayStation at this point, right? Why would you ever go back to the original PlayStation version of Tomb Raider 1? There's zero reason to, other than for nostalgia / that retro feel. Right? There's zero reason any modern person needs to go back to those games. So it basically is becoming this weird thing where these remasters are replacing these old games, but they don't need to. Dude, we need a Tomb Raider 1 remaster? No. Is it nice? Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, I want something new. Servants' quarters from Keep Workstation. Keep Workstation, where's that? Nope, that's Castle Workshop. Yeah, and so like I was watching someone stream PlayStation 1 earlier tonight, and it's just like, why you have Tomb Raider 1 Remaster, which is just a honestly better version of it. Okay, what else? So we did those. So we need 2 royal quarters and 2 grand kitchens. 2 grand kitchens, 2 royal quarters. Oh, we need more cloth. We'll get those in a second. And then we'll save it because, again, almost done. But with the remaster stuff, I want new games. I don't need to go back to the old games with a new coat of paint at this point. For the most part. There are some games that are really beneficial, like we still need to go and finish System Shock, the remake, System Shock remake that came out, what, 2 years ago at this point? That was solid. That was super, super good. And I need to, maybe it was last year. I can't remember. No, it wasn't last year. It was 2 years ago at this point. But man, like that needed to happen because that was a PC only game and it was really hard to like get running. And just the way that it's brought into like modern consoles as well, like those are all great things. That is the rare exception. I'm not saying there should never be any remasters or remakes. I'm just saying we need to cool it with it. We did not need a Voodoo Vince remake or remaster. We did not need what's the new SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom remaster or remake, right? Like we did not need those. Those are not warranted. Is it nice to have? Sure, but I'd rather those studios be put to work on new games that are enjoyable and new and fun. And then we need our fountain from the contractor's office. We're saving. Man, I cannot wait to put this on my games that I beat this year list. I feel like I haven't opened that thing for like a month at least. I've been dragging my feet, mostly because I've been so sick. Contractor's office. Nope, that's Town Workshop. Contractor's office. Nope, that's Keep Workshop. Contractor's office. Here we go. Fountain. We're almost there. All right. Here's our last thing. Here we go. All right, and now we need a Lord. Yeah! King! Complete the castle. Amazing, simply amazing. You've built the castle! To complete the castle, connect any 2 of these buildings. Arsenal, chalet, residential tower, or main well. Use the castle walls from the castle workshop to connect any 2 of those buildings to the castle. All right. So, castle workshop. I think we need, is it castle walls? Where'd it go? Castle wall. The remake for Tomb Raider 1 is good because nobody would have known in modern times what it was like to perfectly time a jump. Yeah, totally. Those jumps feel so good too. Oh my gosh, it is just chef's kiss when those jumps like get timed perfectly and you have that flow. One of my favorite things when I was playing Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3 last year was showing people when you get into that flow state, it's almost like the runner's vision in Mirror's Edge, where it just feels so good, right? Like, I loved that. Could I just, like, move those buildings over? Sure, I could, but, you know, we need some bricks. Yeah. Yeah, that move... This game wants me to die. I'm so upset right now. Did I save it after we got it? I'm sure I did, right? But yeah, getting into the flow state, dude, is just like incredible. It is so fun. We're so close, man. I'm just so tired of this game crashing. Okay, the fountain, right. Dude, and the frame drops. Ugh. Is the contractor's office? Yeah. It is like paying an homage to it, yeah. I just want new stuff, man. I'm just so ready for new stuff to be created, and I think a lot of these studios are doing so. There's so many little facets of this right now. One of the biggest reasons why I believe that we're getting remake after remake after remake / remaster after remaster is the talent pool. The talent pool is garbage right now in games. And so we're just having to wait for talentless people to learn how to do their job semi-properly. And it's just taking so long because these people have no idea how to make games. Without getting too much into it, they're all activists, right? They're all people who want to tell us how much they hate us instead of making good games. And so all the good people, all the people with talent from the 90s and early 2000s that created all the games that we love, they got shoved out. Either they moved on to smaller studios, they built their own studios, but they're having a hard time, staying in business because no one's buying their games or no one's knowing about them. I think the new modern gaming industry is going to be built off the shoulders of indie developers and fans. I think a lot of independent, smaller studios are going to run the industry, and we're starting to already see that. We're seeing the crumble of big, gigantic corporations and publishers like EA. Dude, when was the last EA game that came out that was big, that blew the world away? I honestly can't think of anything right now that EA has made in the last 3 years. Like, that's insane. EA used to be one of the biggest publishers in the world. Ubisoft is crumbling before our eyes. They're basically tanking. They can't make a Assassin's Creed game in the next, when the last Assassin's Creed game was Valhalla in 2020. It was nearly 5 years ago. Yeah, okay, Split Fiction. Yeah, it's published by EA, but it's Hazelight Studios, which I still need to play. I'm really looking forward to it. I love Hazelight stuff. Joseph Fares, man, that dude, oh my gosh. Do you see that commercial that they did for Split Light? the you need a friend, like the friend mode commercial. If you haven't, go look up Split Fiction friend on YouTube, and you'll see the commercial they did where they're basically like, Joseph Ferris is talking and saying, hey, I know some people don't have friends to play Split Fiction with, so we're making a friend mode edition. Oh dude, it's so good. Seriously, go look up Split Fiction friend, and you'll see it's a commercial. It's like a minute and a half long or whatever for Split Fiction. And it's probably the funniest gaming commercial in the last 15 years. Yeah. The game is called Split Fiction, and if you type in that to YouTube with friend, because I think the commercial is called Friend Edition or something like that, you should be able to find it. Okay. Let's save it because I put a few things in here. Yeah, I'm really excited to play that game. I just haven't had time. It is also a low priority game for us, right? It's a multiplayer game, right? So I have to convince someone to play it with me, and I want to play it with my wife, and both of us are just insanely busy right now in life. Like, she's got her dog show stuff. I've got my improv class, also my streaming. What? How do I know I need to connect them. There we go, like that, right? Let's see here. There we go, that's what I wanted. I think I actually want it one over though. There we go. But I'm very, very much looking forward to playing that game. It's just, I gotta find time to be able to play it, because that's not something I can play on stream, unfortunately. And that's one of the bummer things about those games is I love Hazelight Studios and I love Joseph Ferris, but he makes multiplayer games at this point. And I'm not a multiplayer gamer, really. Okay. Okay, that's connected. I need more bricks. More bricks. We should save. Yeah, they're really good games. Oh, hey, you hit the nail on the head there. So one of the things that we're going to be bringing back is multiplayer madness for the streams. I have a Minecraft server that is always running that we will be playing online with, and I will be opening it up to you guys so that we can all play during the stream. I think that will be really fun. And I'll be in VR. So I'll be doing Minecraft in VR, and you guys can be in VR as well, and we can play Minecraft together in VR on our own Game or Die server. That is something that I've been working on in the background too. I have a few servers spun up, ready to go for when we bring back multiplayer madness nights. Oh, Mortal Kombat Online would be really fun too. There's some that are able to be like, I don't remember. I think they pulled the netcode off for, was it 1, 2, and 3 Ultimate a few years ago. But I do remember that like there was a big thing about Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3 Ultimate that you could play multiplayer on, I believe. Okay, now we need wood. Yeah, I like the old school stuff too. I haven't gotten into a lot of retro gaming lately just because of, again, just being busy. Feel like maybe I should be connecting them from there. I hope this works. We're close, man. Okay, let's go get some wood. Let's save. Yeah, so I'm actually not well versed in the Mortal Kombat 3 versus Trilogy, or Ultimate, I can't remember. Is it just Trilogy is all 3 games put together? Or is it Ultimate is... I can't remember. Is it 3 is like its own game and Ultimate, it basically has some of the same characters? Okay, Trilogy has all the characters for all 3 games. Okay. That's what I think that's what I was remembering, but I couldn't remember for sure. I wasn't positive on it. You know, I do have that other wall that I could just use instead of having to make all of these. Finished a complete castle with 3 connected parts. Yes! You've completed the castle. A wondrous job you've done. Just wondrous. On behalf of the Keflings everywhere, a thank you. Truly, you are a giant among giants. Oh, finally. Let's save this sucker. Oh, man. That was a slog at the end. Mostly only because I had those crashes. That really kind of stressed me out there. Oh, man, that was fun. I'm very happy that I played this tonight so that I can cross it off, and then we can move on to a kingdom or a world for Keflings, which has a much bigger and better, world, multiple different worlds, storylines, a lot of better dialogue, a lot more stuff to do, protagonists as well, or antagonists, so that you have like an actual storyline with like kind of a countdown timer of threats and things like that. I'm very excited that I finished this game. Like I said, I'm going to be changing some stuff up, and I will be coming back with more kind of a better schedule in place in the next couple of weeks than what I've had for the last couple of months. I think since the beginning of this year, the schedule's kind of been all over the place. Game of the month has kind of like just dwindled into nothing for the last 2 months. Tomb Raider was technically game of the month for February, but February was so short, and it didn't come out until the middle of the month. So like February is kind of a bust, and we're already in the middle of March, and I haven't done anything for game of the month for March, because again, just life has been so crazy, up and down, roller coasters and such like that. So yeah, I do have Trilogy. Can we preview it for like 15 minutes? Yeah, we can. Sure, give me a second. Yeah, I'll preview a little Trilogy for you on PlayStation 1. Here we go. Get a little water here. Oh, let me switch out the stuff. Give me 1 second. Oh, you're playing Mortal Kombat 4? Nice. There we go. All right, we're all good. Mortal Kombat 1 and 2 were on Super Nintendo, but not 3 or Trilogy. Trilogy was PlayStation 1 and PC, I believe. You know, we can check that out afterwards. Okay. Thousands of years ago, a order of wisest men from the Far East regions of blah, 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 emperor known as Shao Kahn. They learned that travel between the Earth and the newfound realm would be someday possible if the conditions were right, and the conditions blah, blah, blah. Knowing that an outworld invasion was imminent, the wise men appealed to the Elder Gods. It was for their reasons the Elder Gods created the tournament called Mortal Kombat! Okay. That just shredded my voice. There we go. All right. Ooh, okay. So we got Mortal Kombat, 2-on-2 combat, 8-player combat, and then options. Mortal Kombat! And loading. Oh, wow. Okay. So I'm assuming that's Smoke. We got Johnny Cage, Smoke. My favorite, Baraka. Baraka's always been one of my favorites. Cyrax? I don't know why it's like double tapping. Sonya Blade, Raiden, Rain, because he's purple Rain, right? Shao Kahn. Oh, new Cybot. Okay. Jade. No, Jade is... That's Katana. Yeah, I've actually met Ed Boon at E3. He's very nice. Jax. That's Reptile. Smoke. Obviously, he's smoking. Oh, man. I really did not like how they made... that's Sub-Zero, and then that's also Sub-Zero, right? That's like his brother Sub-Zero. Scorpion. Kano. Is that Katana? I can't remember. Or Jade. I thought... No, Jade is her. That's Jade. That's Katara? Then we got... I can't remember... Is No, Cyrax is the yellow one. I can't remember the red one. Then we got, what, Thunderwolf? Sindel. I don't know the red... Oh, is that Ermac? Sub-Zero, Striker, Cabal, Goro. That's Kotal Khan. Is it Kotal Khan or Shao Kahn? And then I can't remember the Minotaur guy. And then the other Goro looking guy. I don't know who these two are. I think I did pretty well though. All right, so we're going with Scorpion. By the way, I'm terrible at Mortal Kombat. Oh yeah, the WWF games, WCW, dude, there were N64 wrestling games. Oh my gosh, they were so good. All right, Sindel. Kick. Yes. So this is the thing. I'm not good at fighting games. I'm a button masher. I've always been really bad. I've always been really bad at fighting games. I have no patience. Ah. I used to be okay at them. Ah! I like that she, like, floats. That's fun. Yeah. I wish I could do fatalities in like crap. Room fatalities and stuff. Hey, at least she did it to me. I love that scream. Ah! Hey, at least she did it. And now we wait for the loading. We'll do a few matches. Okay, so I was Scorpion, so let's do someone else. Let's do where's my boy? Oh, I didn't even do this row. So we got Kung Lao, Jade. I can't Shiva, right? No, Kung Lao is I loved him, and then I cannot remember his name, and then I don't remember the smoke guy. We'll do Baraka. Liu Kang, yes. Kung Lao is the guy with the hat. Liu Kang is the Bruce Lee stand-in. I'm so glad the chat is working again. I was so pissed off the other night when I had like a bunch of people apparently requesting songs and it was all broken. Yeah, I remember Mortal Kombat Tuesday and renting this from Blockbuster, the first game. Watching USA, yeah, dude. I remember my friend Andrew, his parents wouldn't let him rent it, and so he came over, and my parents were totally cool with me renting games like Mortal Kombat and stuff because they knew, like, dude, it's a video game, who cares? There we go. All right. And so he would come over to my house and play it because my parents were like totally fine with it. That was a cool hair whip. I liked that. Yeah? Oh, come on. She has a better foot reach, I guess. Ah! Dude! I cannot get her. Ah, dude, what? Boo. She didn't even finish me? It's lame. Okay, so we did Scorpion and Baraka. We'll do Cabal next. So I remember renting and really liking the brutality of Mortal Kombat 1 and 2. I never really played 3 or Ultimate or 4 or anything. I got back into the series with the Deadly Alliance 3D versions, which I really liked. Cabal is actually really good in Deadly Alliance. Ooh, let's see. We'll see if Select shows me the moves or not. Yeah, I really liked the Deadly Alliance 3D versions. Deadly Alliance, Armageddon, and I can't remember the other one. So we got pause, and no, Select does nothing. Jeez, that hair whip, man. Wow. Deception, yes. Deadly Alliance, Deception, and then Armageddon was the third one. Okay. See, I'm like a jumper. Like, I try and get close to my opponent, and the AI always just, like, knows how to get me when I'm trying to be impatient. Superb. I think it would be so much fun to be an announcer in a game. You have won. Perfect. Finish him. There we go. Well done. Select is not doing anything. Ah, dang it. Oh, come on. Stop just doing the uppercut. Yeah, select's not working. That's okay. If I was better at it, if I spent a little bit of time getting it, like learning the moves and things like that, I would totally be into it too. Let's do Kung Lao. Kung Lao. The Pit 3. Yeah. Just getting into it, right? Like learning the move sets, spending time in 2-player mode, and having some practice and tutorials and stuff. That really does help a lot. Ah, dang it. Come on. I had her. See, I'm really bad at fighting games. I can't even beat Sindel on Novice. I'm trying. I love how that's like 17 different body parts that are the same. I exploded into at least 5 different rib cages. That was good. Dude, I'll give her that. That was a great brutality. Yeah. Okay. Let's just strike her. Striker was always a weird one for this series. Like just some cop with a gun. I mean, Johnny Cage is also kind of weird because he's just a movie action star. Invincible with Noob Saibot. Nice. Yeah, I have, what was it? When I went to E3 and talked to Ed Boon, I still have my Mortal Kombat 9 swag t-shirt where it's just a black t-shirt, and the only thing that makes it a Mortal Kombat shirt is on the back, it's a bloody spine. That's it. That's it. That's all it is. What's he like? It was super nice. I just shook his hand. I said, dude, thank you so much for making awesome games. And I think he asked me which was my favorite, what Mortal Kombat was my favorite. And I was saying, it was a 9 or 10. I can't remember what was coming out. And I said 2 was always my favorite. And then 9 was really cool because it, brought the series back to life in a way. And then I was telling him about Deadly Alliance too. I said Deadly Alliance was kind of like my go-to back in like college. Who do I want to play now? Let's do Johnny Cage. But yeah, that was so much fun going to those and talking to people who like I admired. Oh no, dude, I'll play a little bit more. I'm totally fine. I'm just not good at it. Okay, Noob Saibot and Smoke. We'll do those next. I think what I would need to do to like have an actual Mortal Kombat stream. Hey, there we go. I forgot about the multiple levels. Yeah, dude. Get just ripped like Johnny Cage. And then put some sunglasses on and then hit dudes in the nuts. And while doing the splits, right? Dude, I barely hit her like throughout this entire match. There we go. Ah. You up? Johnny Cage was always the fun, cool character to play on one because of being able to do the splits and hit the guy in the nuts. I always liked Raiden because he did the Superman fly. And he like screams like that weird, like, so the black guy's new Cybot, right? Yeah, okay, cool. And then Smoke, we'll do Smoke next. Dude, we got to at least beat Sindel. We got to. There we go. There we go. Down forward punch. Oh, come on. Yeah. Yes, thank you. Oh man, that makes at least I beat Sindel. He is good, dude. That combo freaking rocks. All right, come on. Night Wolf, that's right. Ooh. Yes. There we go. Dude. Kick. Okay. So what is kick? Okay, that's not it. Yeah, dude. Come on. There we go. Yeah, dude. There we go. I don't think I've had this much fun in a... Ah, dang it. I don't think I've had this much fun in a fighting game in probably about 5 years because I suck at them so much. Maybe I just need to actually win and then I'll really get into fighting games. Dude, was that my first try with Nightwolf? All right. There we go. Making it happen. I've always wanted to make one of these types of games with the digital rendering of people. And there's been some people who have kind of done a few of them. So that's probably one of the games that I'll be making in the next couple of years or so. Like I'm working on a prototype for a game, and then I think my next one after that is going to be something like this with me. I think that would be super fun. Okay, John. Okay. Whoop. I gotta hit him at least once. There we go. Jeez. Oh, that's good. That's all good stuff. Hey, at least we got a couple in. We'll do a few more. Do a few more. Yeah, the fatalities, when you get them, I remember trying to do that with the first one. Oh my gosh, it was so hard when I was a kid. And you said Smoke was the other one, right? I remember like just being so mad when I couldn't do the fatality and then having to like win again. Yeah, I've always gone with Scorpion. Like, he's always been my main go-to. Ooh. See, I don't like how in fighting games they always back away from me. I hate that. And I've never liked in fighting games the block. I've always hated block in fighting games. You should, where it doesn't chip away. There we go. Why does Smoke have him? Why does Smoke have the get over here or come here? Weird. There we go. Yeah. Suck it, Johnny Cage. Okay, dude. Yeah. Noob Saibot and Smoke are my two new mains in Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Oh, this is fun. And once you just get a few moves in your arsenal, it makes the game so much more enjoyable. Ah! Okay, Raiden. Raiden with a Y in this one for whatever reason too, right? Ah, dang it. Oh, okay. Yes! There we go. Mwomp, mwomp. Well done. I'll take it. Oh, nice. Okay. Ooh, what is E? So Cyrax or what? Ermac? Is this Ermac? Endurance. Oh, and strength. Sector. Right. Okay. Sector. That was the one I could not think of. Test your strength. And I love that he bleeds oil too. That's great. Oh, dang. Antifreeze, yeah. Oh, dude. I'll take it. Again, not gonna get the fatality, so whatever. Okay. Endurance. Yeah, get over here. Yeah, old school Kano. I'll take it. Oh, dang it. That's a solid win pose. Dude. Yeah, Toasty. Bummer. Bummer. That's tough. 2-1. I am not good. Good. I am not good enough to. We'll do it one more time. We'll give it the old college try. I really like smoke, so we'll stay with smoke. Bring it on. Man. Yeah, my throat's getting dry. Stop moving. Dang it. Stupid woman. Yeah. Get him. No. Oh, dude, come on. Sliver. I had him. This is where you need to use a crap, dude. I'm not gonna get him. Dang. No. Oh, man. This is where you need to save state in the right at the very beginning, so you don't have to just keep going back and having to wait through the loadings. Well, I got him almost, so now I need to get him. We're sticking with smoke, man. He's my guy right now. Let's do it. Let's do it. What is the Minotaur guy? I can't remember what his name is. Okay. Save state. Motaro, okay. Motaro, right. Yeah, Toasty. Yo. Yeah. Booyah. Dang it. Oh, yeah. Come on. Come on. No. Ooh. That was it, dude. Dude, this Sindel, beginning of Sindel, like, she just gets me. Ooh. Yes! Yeah. Oh, man, dude, that feels good. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's right. Whew. Holy crap. Stop disappearing on me, man. Jeez. Good grief, dude. Oh my gosh. Wow. We'll do one or two more. I felt like I did decent for my first time on that fight. I could have done worse for my first time, so I feel good. Let's do a little new sidebot just to kind of switch it up a little bit, just a tad. Ooh. Yeah, I got first hit on you, sucker. Jeez, dude. See, I could teleport too. Man. No! Ah. Oh. That was tough. Good grief, dude. Yeah! I got him stuck in that corner. Did you see that? That was great. If I could just do that again. Jeez. No! Man. That grab, dude. That grab is what kills me. Ah, bummer. That wasn't even, there was no like finish him or anything. He just like destroyed me. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. Yeah. Those suck. Those are rough when you have those. Oh, come on. Oh, jeez. Stop blocking. See, that's when I get into a thing like that. See, we're loading. I'm not even having that. That block stuff is garbage. When it's like 7 different blocks in a row. Come on, there we go. Yes! Oh, I forgot his, no! I had him so close. Man, dude, I really hate those blocks. Yeah, he's like blocking everything at this point. He learned.
He's a neural network computer. He's always learning.
I can't remember the quote.
Neural network computer processor. He's always learning. No.
Come on, just get more. One more combo in. Stop blocking. There you go. Good grief. Come on, man. No! Yes! Suck it, Motaro. Oh, good grief. Yeah. Oh, I've never like was Shao Kahn. Shang Tsung is the like transformer guy. Here, let's save. Yeah. Yeah, he's just as soon as man. Ah, jeez. What? Okay. Oh no! Hold on. Undo load state. There we go. Oh man. Okay, down and forward plus low punch. Okay. Okay, so let's save here. Jeez. Why is it not working? There we go. Jeez. We'll see. We'll see. Jeez. There we go. Man. Wow. Okay, I'm getting it. Use run. What is the run button? Probably one of the triggers. Okay. So that was just a practice. Oh, I'm so bad at combos. That's the thing that I'm really bad with these is I'm bad with combos. Like I'm trying to down forward, down forward, down forward. I can get that off probably about once every 15 times. Once every 15 attempts I can get it. Good, I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. No, I don't have it down yet. There we go. See, I'm trying, man. It's just not working. I need to practice it. There we go. Oh, and he blocked it. Come on, come on. Jeez. The kick combo. So that's just kick, right? Is that... What is the kick combo? Because I'm pushing kick. Okay. Is that kick that I'm doing right now, is that the kick combo? Or is it... high kick or that kick? I'm trying to figure it out. Man, I cannot get that. I think I was hitting the wrong button. Good grief, dude. There we go. I got it. I got it that time. Man, I cannot get the smoke thing. Yeah. I got it. Yeah, I had it that time. All right, all right. If I could just pull off. Okay, down, up. Okay. Come on, Ryan. Man, dude, I am having such a hard time. Yeah, that's the thing with me in fighting games. I very rarely enjoy them unless I'm doing good. I think, honestly, I wouldn't have a hard time if I could just replicate the move properly. Like, I'm trying it and doing the same motion every time. I cannot do that smoke projectile. Yeah! Okay, we got one. Yeah, he's just gonna beat the living trash out of me now. Come on, man. Come on. Oh, but we're loading that. I'm not putting up with that crap. I can't get the down forward punch thing. I know, I'm having a hard time getting it. I've always had a hard time with combos. Okay. I think I need to slow it down a little bit. Like you're saying, down and then forward punch. Back into the left. Ah, boo. Dang it, dude. Man. Wow, that was bad. Stop doing that. There we go. There we go. All right. Oh, man, I barely breathed in that last one. Ah, dang it. That was close. That was close. I would have had him if he didn't block my smoke. No, that's fine. That's fine. No worries, dude. It's all good. I'm having fun, and I appreciate it. I actually really appreciate the help. Oh, man. Nope. Come on. Yes. There we go. All right.
Wins.
No! No! Oh! Dang it. Okay, I'll try. See, the thing is, I get in this thing where I have a real hard time getting all these combos. Like, one combo is pretty much as I can do. I can basically do one, maybe two combos. It is very difficult for me to string in 4 or 5 different moves altogether. Come on. Yeah, I can't do it on that side. That is so hard for me. Nope. I freaking broke it, dude. Yeah, I broke it. I overwrote the save. Yeah, I'm calling it for tonight. I'll come back to it. I'll finish that. I have it down. I just need to get back to the doing the smoke thing. All right. Well, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for that. I had a lot of fun. I just need to. I mean, it's past 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, we'll get it though. I'll do it. Maybe tomorrow night. We'll jump in and finish this sucker up. Yeah. All right. Cool. Well, thank you so much. I hope everyone had a fun night. I had a blast finally finishing A Kingdom for Keflings. Second time I think the second time I beat that game. And then playing through almost all of the Novice Tower of Mortal Kombat trilogy. That's awesome. I had a blast. We'll play it again very soon, maybe tomorrow night. All right, until then, take care. God bless. Boy Octane, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Hope you have a good one. Hope you have a good day tomorrow as well, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.